Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is the weekly Squardle. So let's start with cross, because it's kind of like a crossword. Ooh, an O and an S on the right. We got nothing on the left, so let's get all new letters, though. So, thinking about T, E, and A, and L. How do I get some of these? Maybe an N. How about, I was going to say clean, but there's no C. I like the L-E-A-N or a T. I think bleat is, I guess it accepts bleat. I thought bleat was E-double-E. I guess it's not, it's E-A. Okay, let's do bleat. Ooh, I got, okay, so, oh wow, where's that L go? L something O-S-E? I guess it's loose. I guess that's it. Nice. Removing the L from the second spot removed basically every other option. Lots of L-O-S-E words, but okay. Well, we just have an L on the left still. It is second. So let's try to get, ooh, I just thought of fluid. It gets the U and the I, which is what I was looking for. Oh, and it gets the answer. Wow, that was actually a really good solve. Okay, fluid and loose. Very nice. Sweet. I mean, really, I did cross and bleat, and then I got the answer. Not exactly the best start in the world, too. All right. Let's do Fibble. Every guess has a lie. So I'm thinking about doing an AI. Like we need to bring in the P, N, or C. How about Saint brings in the N? Okay, what did we learn? The A's agree, the N's agree, the I's disagree. So because the I's disagree, the A's have to be true, the N's have to be true, because they can't both be lying. So, what do I want to believe here? I think the I and the T are lying is the most likely thing, but maybe if we wanted to bring in one of them, we could. Like if I did like a TA word, I could do TA. I would need to bring in the S or the I. What about tasty? Tasty actually works. I kind of like that. Can I do, I can't do pasty. Let's do tasty. Oh, wow. Okay, so we found the lie. The lie is here. So that means there is no T, which means that's the lie. Okay, so A is second. Let's see if that, oh, and then that wasn't lying. This gray wasn't lying, so this I is the lie. So I was right. It's just the A, and then we got nothing else. So I got to fill this out. I've used up a lot of the letters. I can't end in Y. Whenever there's an A second, I always want to end in Y, and unless or that or the at trap, but it's neither of those, so it's harder to think of. I know there's plenty of words, but for some reason my mind always goes to those two options. What about like ARGE? Barge. Let's do barge. Works great. Okay. Ooh. Okay, well we know the A is correct. You know, I'm tending to believe that this G isn't yellow, that it's gray, and that we're a BA something something E word. So let's look into that. Can't be bathe. Actually, what would do that? Okay, the other option is we're GA something something E. Like one other option I'd maybe gauze. Does it accept that? It sure does. It was the answer. All right. Nice. That was another good solve. I'm trying to slow down. I realized I watched back my Wordle especially yesterday, and because there were some complaints about my talking speed, and I watched it back and was like, holy cow, I'm talking at like 2x. It's like I was watching a 2x video. I'm trying to slow it down, take my time, keep things calm. Things have been a little bit hectic here, and I've been excited about how well my TikToks are doing, and that's been pushing my content to be faster. But let's just let's take it easy. Let's think things through, and maybe things will go back to normal. Okay. So let me know how you feel about this pacing. Let's do connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. Well, leaping and vaulting seem very similar. Springing as well. What's the other for like jumping forward? Hopping. We also have jump. So there's 5 options. So I don't think we can lock that in yet. We got to figure out what goes with something else. Spring has a lot of alternate definitions. So that's my first choice for being something else. But I don't see anything immediately that would go with like spring as in like the thing that the object or the season. Coffer is interesting. Is it coffee with the E changed to an R? Are we purpling today? Let's see. Drib. What is drib? Drib is bird backwards. Okay, do we have other backwards animals? Because drib makes no sense. Yad, peel. Deer. We've got a deer here. Poe isn't a refhawk. R? No. Emit? No, that's not an animal though. Oh darn, this looks so good. What are our other backwards words? Ega, Poe, emit. We got bird and deer. Is that a coincidence? I'm going to go through them carefully. Peel. Oh no, that would be pot yell. Yad or yod. FS. Oh, Nat. Wow. That's actually hard to see backwards, for me at least. Maybe not for you. Oh, and wolf. Flow is wolf. Okay, this has to be the purple. Did I get purple first? Nice. Animals backwards. All right. I mean, drib, like what else was drib going to be? It doesn't even have a meaning as far as I know. Short for dribble or something. Anyway, that kind of gave it away. That was cool though. What else do we even have here? Era. I mean, we've got era and day and time. These are all, I don't know. It doesn't quite work, right? We got age though. So era and age, I think, are similar. Like lengths of time. I mean, a day is a length of time, but time is not a length of time. So, by the way, I don't think this used up any of our jumping words. No, it didn't. We have leap day because it's February 29th. That's cute. I don't know why it took me so long to think about that. And then we've got hop and jump and stuff and spring. That's neat. I like the theme. Era, day, age. I don't know. I'm not seeing like another time length. Okay. Well, let's hold off on that. What are things I haven't thought about? Safe, coffer, chest. Oh, and vault. There we go. Yeah, that'll work out. So these are places you keep valuables or containers. Place to store. Hey, I was right. Okay, and then we've got spring and hop and jump and leap for jumping. I don't know what to call it. Propel into the air. Okay. And then era, age, day, and it was time. I mean, is this something other than measurements of time? Period. I don't know about putting time. Like usually this would be a red herring. Right? I don't know if you agree, but like age, day, and era are actual lengths of time, whereas time would be the measurement of those other things. And usually they would have that as a red herring, as like that doesn't quite fit into the category. It's a bit more generic than the others. But what do I know? I'm not making the game. Well, I mean, I did it perfectly. Finding the backwards animals, I'm pretty proud of myself on that. But I mean, what else was drib going to be? I'm on the lookout for that stuff now. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Purple was definitely purple in today, and I don't know, I'm not much of a self promoter, but I did make I did make some merch with I think a pretty funny connections related thing. So there is a link where you know to find it if you would like to take a look at that. I will have a sample in a couple weeks. So if you want to wait to see physically, I ordered a mug. I will show that off when I get it. But hope you enjoyed this. And how'd you do? My sign off was so good, I forgot that I didn't want to hit stop recording. So here we go. Let's do the weekly Squardle. All right. What should we start with? Actually, let me find a Oh, vault. Let's start with vault. Nice. Ooh, no L in, I mean, no V is not surprising, but no L is surprising. There's a T in both of these words and a T in this word. We can check for something like ST here. T can pretty much go anywhere, but we might as well try a T here. And then we'll get all new letters. Maybe TR. What goes after? Ooh, actually, I kind of want to do UN here. So I would want to do T and then a vowel and then N. What's a good... How about like something like toner? Interesting. Okay. So all of them are somewhere else in their words. Interesting. So I've got an O and an N in this word. I've got an N and an E in this word. We've got a T and an R in this word and a T and an R in this word. Interesting. Might as well start with T again. I'd like to find where this T goes. And as I go, it'll help narrow down where the T goes in this word too. So I think that's worthwhile. Maybe I can do a TO word to see if the O is in the middle of this word. And then this, why did I try an N here? I thought I was going to try, oh, because it is U. It's not UN. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to try TO. I know that's not going to be O for this vertical, but for the horizontal, I'll try TO. And then maybe something like touch would be a good check here. Oh, wow. The O, U, C, H are all in their words somewhere else. We placed the T, which is unfortunate because we don't know whether it's pointing right as well. Okay, so this could still be the T. We must have an O-U-C-H word, right? It's not here. Oh, no, it could be here. No, it's not in this word because this word doesn't have a C in it. I'm wondering if this word is UCH. I don't think UCH makes sense. OUCH makes... Oh, this might be OUCH. I kind of like that. It could be couch. It could be... Actually, is there anything other than couch? Pouch. Could be pouch. So I think that's what those are pointing at. And then... So I should start with C and see if I'm right for the vertical. So I could do... not CR. I could do CH, but I don't know if that's a good idea or not. This word does not have an A or an O in it. It does have an E in it, but not in this spot. I could do C. Oh, no, I can't do CR either. Can't do CL. I can't even do civic. Not that I'd want to. So maybe it is a CH word. Let's do CH. And then this vowel, if this was a vowel, it wouldn't be O or U. So let's do CHA, because there's an A somewhere. Let's do champ. Let's just give that a try. All right, I think I'm right about the top being couch or pouch. We know there's a P somewhere in the puzzle and it's not here, so I'm going to assume pouch for now. And then there's an A in this word. Where does that go? I think these are both pointing here. I think that's an A. This word will start with H and have an R in it. This is not an A, so this might be HE. I think that might make sense. We don't have A, O. I thought we didn't have a U in this word, but actually I don't see where we would have clued that. Okay. So would anything go HE? I'm actually having kind of a hard time. Could it be HEA? Ooh, something like Heath, because there's a T in the word. I'm going to guess Heath. I think that's good. HEA was correct. So I think it's heart then. This is definitely the T. It's the only place left for it. Let's assume heart, because I don't know what else that would be. I think I'm pretty confident that actually this A is forced now, because it's not here and it's not here or here. I think this is pouch. So let's think of a word that starts with P. And then what vowel would I put here? Would it be a U or an E? P, E, T. I could do petty. I think petty is going to be pretty off, but I'll give it a try anyway. Oh, no, we can't do petty because there's no, the T here is pointing here. What about PUT? Does that actually help better? Kind of having trouble thinking of a word here. All right, what else could we do? Do we know anything about... I mean, this could be an ER word, to be honest. ER? I think that works. What would we do? Oh, there's I is available. I haven't even tried an I. I don't think piter is a word, though. Can it be pitch? No, because there's no H or C. Not pitch. Not pity, because there's no T fourth. Is there anything other than couch or pouch? Not that I can think of. Okay, I do think it's P, PI, PE, or PU. So probably not ER then. I can't think of the word. I gotta start getting words right soon. I'm not gonna get to heart in time. So I need to get some of these other words right first. Getting this word right is actually very important. I mean, I could just do pouch. If I do, let me do a PO word. It'll finish pouch, and then I can just get other information about this left word. So maybe I can see if there's an E in the fourth slot. What can I do there? I could do power. Actually, I can check the ER with power. I think that's good. And that finishes pouch. So I get my bonus guess. And I learn it's not ER. Okay. So what are we doing here? Is this tiara? I think this is tiara. I don't think anything conflicts with that. Ooh. I don't know much about these words. There's an N. It's definitely not between the P and T. It's not here either, and I don't think it's between the C and R. So I think the N is forced here. What goes O-N-I? I can't think of it immediately. And then UA, maybe something like usage? I kind of like usage here, although SN is a bit hard. I bet this would be UN. If that's an N, UN makes a lot of sense. IN also does. But what would this be? I'm not seeing it. What goes between the C and the R? Maybe it's not tiara? I feel like it has to be tiara. What goes between the C and the R? Oh, is this ensu? This might be ensu. Or insu. I know insu is also a word. And then curry or something? No. This needs to be a vowel. Cure. I know puree is a word. I don't think cure is a word. I think we're getting close though. Maybe just cures. And then est. Let's guess ensu. Yes, it was right. Okay, good. And then let's guess tiara. Okay, good. All right. I think we're in a decent state now. If I can just get these two words, we're done, which is great. And we'll get a ton of... Oh, that'll be great. Can I get this done? Is this anger? What is ONI doing? I feel good about usage. Cures, I'm okay about. Heart, I'm very confident about. If this was anger, what goes pita? Oh, there's no A, there's no A in this word. It can't be anger. Is there any clue that I haven't used? Oh, there's an R in this word. So this has to be an R. Oh, is this onion? Let's guess Roger. Roger is correct. Now I just have to get this last word. Inert and Petri, I guess. Wow, I did it. Got a 6. Very nice. That was fun. I liked that ending there. I basically just got all the horizontal words. Cure instead of cures. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Yeah, and that's why I didn't think of a NERT right away. Okay. Cool. Well, oh, I bet the R got filled in because Roger, that was very lucky. Because I had an S placed there, but as soon as I got Roger, it said the R was correct and it replaced it with an R, and then that let me get inert. Because I had NEST there and I was very confused. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. All right, I feel like I did well there. Let's do the polygonal. Hexpert's on. We have a 7-letter word today. This repeats and this repeats. Interesting. So if I did like ER, we'd probably want a consonant here. Maybe an IER word, like, I mean, I'm thinking etier, but I actually don't see a word for that. Pettier, maybe? Oh, hey, look. Ooh, I'm very close. ETTR. Ooh, what goes here? Huh. Maybe something like LER? Settler? Nice. Hey, not only did I get it fast, I got it expert in 2. That's pretty good. How many options were there? 22 ordinary words. Once I had ER, settler and peddler. I thought of peddler, but the P was gone. Does it not list pettier as a... Interesting. Pettier is not listed as a common word. I wonder why. Maybe, what's the definition? Maybe I'm thinking that I'm spelling it one way. A comparative form of petty. Yeah, looks good to me. And I know what a settler is. Okay. Well, let's do the mini. Oh, it's not a sheet day. What day is it? It's a moose day. All right, we got the double O. Ooh, is it like a ooer word? Wait, what would it be? Booer? Someone who boos? No? Okay. Gooer? I mean, gooey is a word, but we need... Oh, wait, no. We don't need to use an R. Please do gooey. Not gooey. Okay. Booed back... past tense? Yeah, okay. I don't know. I got it in my head it was ER, and then for some reason I actually locked in that R as like having clued it, that we needed it. Weird. I got there though. It wasn't too bad. This is one of the more rare ones. 157 ordinary words here. Cool. Let's do symbol. We'll start with blaze. All right, test ending in E. We will do root. It does end in E, but nothing else from root. So what are we going to do here? Good question. I used up a lot of good letters there. Maybe something like since. Let's do since. I think that works. Ooh, it ends in NCE. So it's got to be ENCE. Maybe pence? No, maybe hence? No, oh no, okay. There can't be that many left. Fence. There we go. All right, got it in 6. Got trapped a bit. Unfortunate. Unlucky. Fence was the most common also. I should have done fence first, but pence and hence were on my mind because of the recent Wordle solve that I did, where it was ENSE. All right. Well, I got it. That's fine. All greens. We didn't even get to learn what the yellow symbol was. This was basically a Wordle solve. Okay. Well, let's do Fusele. We will start with fence, and we'll get a lie in this first guess. Let's assume the lie was not the E, and let's assume that we have maybe... you know what would be interesting? See, we're hidden here. This is hidden. So I'm going to end the word with E, and I'm going to see if that ends up green. I think that's a good idea. And we'll do all new letters here. Let's do share. Okay, that E was gray. That means the E was the lie. Good call there. Thank you. All right. We start with S. We do not have E second. We could have an H second. We don't know, but we're not allowed to guess it, so we'll assume it's not. And In fact, a lot of our letters, look at all the good letters that are not allowed here. The H, the T, the L, the I. Maybe I should test for an A then. S-A or S-N. I like S-N. Let's do like, oh, I can't do snack. Snack is the only S-N-A word I can think of. What else is there? I mean, there's snare, right? But I don't want to use the R-E. Surely there's something other than snack. Without ending in E, it's actually kind of hard. How about spacey? Spacey. Let's do that. Okay, the S and the Y are correct. There is no A. I'm going to try shiny then. Oh, no, there's no N because we know the E is lying. So not shiny. Oh, I shouldn't have been doing SNA anyway because the N was gray. I was looking at the keyboard only, but my keyboard doesn't have FNC as gray, unfortunately. All right, what are we doing here? It's not spicy. I should have done spicy, not spacey. I keep thinking of shady, but we don't have an A. I do want to try SH, I think, if it's available. It might not be. How about ST? We weren't allowed to guess ST before, but now we can. Study. Let's do study. Interesting. Only the SY. And okay, so I can't actually go for the answer here because these two have to be vowels. So I'm going to do an OI word there, hopefully. It's kind of hard to think of one. Is there another option? IO? Those are only vowels. Wow. How am I going to get information here? I mean, I might have to just guess something like groin and accept that there's no R or N already. Might as well. All right, there's no O or... Okay, so it's got to be slyly. But, ooh, shyly. If only I'd thought of an SH word to try. Okay, well, I got it. Nice, all right. Let's play Don't Wordle. What am I saying? What I'm trying to say is it is thinking of a secret word and we're trying not to guess it. So let's start with kayak, per usual. Nothing from kayak for once. We've had that green A, I think, 2 days in a row. So I follow up with xylil. Also all gray. So we'll do cocoa. All right, we got a yellow O. So we got to start using that O. We must use all information given. Basically, we have to always go for the answer. That's what makes the game hard. Otherwise, we just spam kayak 6 times and be done with it. Would be a pretty boring game. I wouldn't be playing it. Why am I thinking of short? Like, come on. Let's use some uncommon letters here. Oh, clearly sport then. I can't do double O because I already tested double O, right? So if I were to try to guess shoot, for example, it'll tell me, hey, you can only use O once because you already tried O twice and I told you there weren't 2 O's. So it's forcing me to really go for answers here. So what do I want to do about that? I'm thinking about doing like an OVE word. Can I do 2 E's? Something like this. I don't think that's a word. Darn. I mean, there's always like drove, right? But I don't know if I want to do that right now. There's drove, there's stove. I could do OPE if I wanted to. Like, I don't know, grope. That's kind of a weird word, but I could do broke. I think I'm going to end up getting using that R. But there's a high chance it's RO, and if it is, I can just keep doing RO words. So let's try broke. Okay, it's not. Oof, and that see how much that limited me because I used the R and the E and they ended up gray. Well, the O is like over here, maybe. It's first or here. So what do we do about that? Maybe I start with O. Got to think about how I do that. Maybe I do something like an I here and an O here. Surely, or a U here and an O here. Is there anything I can do? Tutor, but there's no R. It might be time to pull out a word ending in S here. Even better if I can use two S's. I-O-S. It's something like Minos a word. It is. Only one valid word. And you're not going to show me the key. This is the really annoying thing, is when you get to one word left and it forces you to press undo, it hides the keyword from you. So it's really hard to figure out what the word was. So I'm going to undo. And the O did end up fourth. And then the I ended up somewhere, but not second. So what is the word? And then there's no M, N, or S. It's idiot. The word is idiot. Okay. Pretty sure. Yeah, there's only one word left. So the word is idiot. So let's try to avoid that. Can we start with O then? Opus. Doesn't fit. Does it accept opus? Maybe something like omnis? No. The word was idiot. Okay, so OU. Is there a word? I would need two words close to idiot. Oh no. I might have to go back on broke. I think broke used too many good letters. Maybe evoke. Let's go back and do evoke. Maybe that'll be helpful. 115. Okay, so now I have the R. This IO, I feel like is the limiting factor. Surely this helped, right? 115 words. I should be able to think of something. Oh, I can't do onion. I could do union. Let's see if that helps. We have 8 words left, and we know to avoid idiot, so we should be fine. I just have to think of what is. I can talk. I need to think about what the other options are. What do we end with? We could end in IoT still, as long as we avoid guessing idiot. But I'm not. What about iOS? IOM? Something like Priom. I'm going to try PR and then a bunch of different options. Prior, of course. Okay. All right, so what were the options? Brios, Griot, Idiom. Ooh, Idiom. I didn't think how Idiom was an option. That would have been interesting. Prior, Trier, Trios, and Weos. I think Prior was the best option, honestly, in terms of a word I would know. Cool. Well, that worked out. I had to use 2 undos, but not too bad. Those are the games for today. Hope you enjoyed them. And if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.